So we're in Edinburgh, and the first video this season is on Calton Hill about 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. You remember there was a fire up on Calton Hill, and it took quite a long time to put out. And one of the reasons for that was accessibility. They couldn't really get through. The bollards at the end there had to be released. And some crews managed to get down here, but most of it was put from above, pouring water down. And it started just around this corner. So I'm just going to go and walk round. And you can see the sort of area it was involved. I think from memory it took about over 12 hours to put out. It was the next day. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was next day. It's all along here, look, see? All along here. Goes for quite a while. Up there. And along here. We're talking about, what, 50, 60 yards at the moment. And I'm not sure, you can actually still smell the charred wood. It actually came across here as well, look. Such was the devastation. It actually came across here. So there was 2 seats of it. They were down here. And you got the road. You got the road down there. So it's on this side and across the pathway along here. And you can imagine that the accessibility of the fire service, the fire and rescue people, again, I mean, we're looking at 200 yards now. So there must have been 1 or 2 fires, but unless they spread, unless the ashes and all the, you'd imagine that the flames would have, sparks would have flashed off that and then gone up here. And it gets all along here on this side, about here. This is more or less where it finishes on the right hand side of the road, or the path. And if you swing round, it's fresh vegetation, but it's slightly charred. So they finished it about here. So if I go back the very beginning of where it started, well, this is the end. So let's say this is the start. So if I go back, I'll count the steps. So you get to 90 strides, and there's no more fire from this point on this side. So that was a second seat of fire, or the first seat of fire. May have been just spreading that way, but it still continues. We're around about another 50 odd steps before we end on some rock and then virtually fresh vegetation.